darkness, baby, that's where we at. Slow and steady as we slide deep into the rabbit hole, so slow. Oh yeah. A soft life got ready to turn off the lights. Pop a bag, go guiding you through the door. Caramba, mama, canusa, sensual after bringing you back to life. Super producers, Phantom Noir and Putin capturing the distant, never missing a beat. Embrace the darkness in the rabbit hole, that's where we are. In your minds, that's where we are.
It's the battle. We are not even going beyond.
No,
that.
even kissing, even BJ.
I get
I
it.
mean, there's so much about gazing.
I get it.
Why are you just
But
rushing
you
to
know,
battle?
Kwambia-
hata rim job iko hapo.
Why are you just running tu hapo tu?
Kuna msana anapenda rim job hapo.
Kuna butt plug. I told you try that shit by the way. Try a butt plug and then go have sex.
Atakuwa gay. Hiyo ndio kitu hataki.
You can't be gay. If you're a chick and a man is eating your butt, no, it's not gay. That is just an open mind in sex. Anyway, so Baiko tulikuwa tu hatujatoka
Gay. But
Can we go back to heroes and
turudi.
villains? I am not. I just don't think I have the stomach to deal with this.
Baiko episode 2 naona pole tu kaka.
we are going slowly.
Ni mdogo.
Hakuna haraka.
Hakuna haraka.
Tusiwahi kimbia.
Never ever feel pressured.
Mi nakuambia mi sikimbiangi kwa sababu unajua kuna pastor fulani alikuwa anakamia kwa church yetu anaombea wasichana msikimbie. Unasema you are a devil worshipper, alafu jamaa anakuja anaokoka. It was a weird thing, bro. But all I'm saying is I'm not going to run, bro. I'm just going to take people slowly.
Pole.
Kila mtu akuje tu peke yake mbele ya Bwana na atasaidiwa. Jana tulitoa Karembo.
Bwana huyu ni wewe.
Tulini akina nani?
Okay,
Wewe.
Nilitoa Karembo.
Tulini. No, ulini force into that thing.
No, nobody forced you, Karembo.
You did.
Yeah, I did not.
You did.
Karembo ongea kutoke. Kitu
You know, the
Mm.
thing is, so I joined the whole set, like I joined the space, but in between all that, I had him say that I'm actually coming out of the closet. So I'm there, I'm wondering like, okay, when did I share such kind of shit? Last I checked, nilikuwa nimesema, yes, I am with somebody, a man, not even a woman. So it's very strategic because at that point there's this lady called Nandi and she's very
You like
fluent.
her. You like
No.
her feminine energy.
she's bold enough to admit what she likes. Okay. And I said it, so many people don't want to talk
And
about it.
you are attracted to that.
Not really, but I respect it.
Okay.
Not attracted. So that was that. So even after coming out and saying that, yes, I experienced this in my early 20s, but it's not for me. I've had cases where women they feel like they are attracted towards me, but I'm not for it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that personally.
Exactly. I don't act upon it. You get it. It's not my...
No, you always actually very excited about it. So it's okay. Maybe you like the thrill.
But that's the thing. I will not act upon it.
You always dance with them.
Okay, so dancing is not a very big deal for me because, as I said, for us ladies, we are very touchy, we are very okay, we are very accommodating. Like, we can just be easy in our own zone. So even having come out saying that I prefer Dikini Day and all these things, because agenda was to make sure that I accept whatever he wanted me to be. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm a lesbian, I'm a bisexual. Are you happy?
You people discussed about the agenda or?
No,
you
I found
assuming?
myself, no, because I asked him, so first, my question was to him, why do you feel that I am coming out? Where did I say it? And then the second question he poses is asking me about somebody, where they are or how they are. And I'm like, why pose them in a question that is not even relevant to what I was asking? So in his head or in his whatever that he's thinking, he's trying to make sure these are genes. So it got to a point I was like, I'm just tired of this. I was like, okay, fine.
So like in honesty, that thing kind of pissed you off.
Yeah, because I'm like, no matter what I say, that's not what he wanted. So for him, it was more of, I have to come out as a lesbian or bisexual. And even after doing that...
So, Baiko, is this like a projection? Like you want a team to come out with you?
You know, histori yake unaona mpaka ameingia kwa kichwa yangu na mpaka nikasha you are in my head, what time was that bro? I did not feel you there bro. Bana
Ati what?
Nitawapatia invoice after hii. Nimesikia ma PayPal zikiingia.
Chukua simu yako, nimetuma link kwa group yetu ndio uone dem ya Karembo. Me I never talked to anybody. Me I just asked questions.
Let me show you how.
Let me show you.
Na mtu yeye ndo alisema hizi vitu zote anasema. Me I'm wondering, okay, now what is this now? But anyway, mimi sina shida na
I think for her she felt offended that you went and talked about it on the space.
But I didn't.
That's Nandi.
Okay, so let me understand this.
She's a beautiful woman.
I can't see the face, so
No, there's
we
no
can't
face,
talk about
but
beauty.
She has a
The body, well, it's preference, right? Because pasma no onge.
I mean,
okay. You see, that's exactly for you. It's
so,
about the past mark, but
preference.
for me,
So this is you posting, or
she posted, and
and then
yeah.
What did you do about the pic?
No, yeah, from yesterday I'm a lesbian, right? So
like
No,
when
no.
she
What
posted,
did you do?
What did you do about the pic?
I liked it and I reposted it.
and before you reposted it, what
Have you
did
seen
do
the emoji?
what did you do to your profile?
Yeah, I actually said I'm Mrs. Nandi.
Okay,
And I'm a lesbian and a bisexual.
So-
to make him happy, because I even asked him, are you happy about this? Should I go further to a point where I put it there so that you can can we go past it? Because for me, I was asking myself, so we are not going to go beyond this until I accept it. So I accepted it. I even went ahead and told him, okay,
But-
let me even change it and add it in my profile that I'm Mrs. Nani. I'm
But
in a
now you
relationship
didn't
with her.
accept it. You just suppressed.
I just did it for him to
That's
be
why
happy.
you're so angry at him.
I'm
today,
not really angry.
You are.
You're
I
very
am-
angry at me. Sielewi shida ni gani.
Because you're not allowing him to say the things he's
Bana.
saying.
Yeah, I
You're
see.
beating him down.
Not
And
really.
you started immediately with that shit.
So I don't know
So
what
you just tell him the truth by the, you know what? I suppressed
Bana.
and I did what you liked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So did
it's
it
as
make you
simple as
happy?
that. No. I mean, sema tu, it made you angry. It's not about
not
me. It's
really
about you.
angry. I was like,
It's also about you, bruh.
No, me, I'm good.
Oh, you're good.
Very good.
Oh,
him
you're
needs the battle, so I get it.
Which battle?
So sometimes I feel like, okay, I don't know. If you want something to agenda, let
No.
it be.
Karibu.
No, but you don't
see,
have an agenda. Okay.
mi kitu moja musema na nakuambianga kila saa, do shit for your own.
So,
As in, do
so
what you
for
want to
you,
do.
so for you, let me ask, when you brought this thing up, so what was the shit you're trying?
But I was
So
not
were you
trying
trying?
anything.
No. So where did it come from? That's what I
Bro,
wanted. Really
you are the one who brought all of this.
No, but you're the one who put it. Before I actually joined the space, you told guys I'm coming out from the closet. So my question was, where was that coming from?
But were you coming out of the closet?
From where?
Exactly. So why did you?
But you're the
bring
one who
this
brought
agenda?
it on the space.
Okay, so there's no hero there's no villain.
Exactly.
Bro, like you people. So me, I thought maybe you had discussed behind the scene, like, hey, you know what, this is what we are
I
taking. So
caught-
your problem is he went and said a story about you without discussing with you.
Something
it has
that
nothing to do with lesbianism.
Imagine.
So he should have discussed with you
Even
about the
not even
agenda.
that, he decided to bring something that is not of me.
But
Like-
as in, like,
No, let's be
if it's an
sincere.
assumption, maybe he assumed, because even me, Karembo, you go like, now I'm speaking as a man, yeah? And please, you have to understand on the societal conditioning and everything. If I see a woman retweeting a pic of a naked woman, you know, liking and retweeting, I'll be like, the only ingredient missing there is a drug. Only. Introduce a drug into that shit.
And everything falls into place. Bro. Everything. Tuende.
You know the most interesting thing in Nini?
So anyway, so as I'm saying, I'll assume that. I am not saying it is right. I am not saying it is wrong. But it is okay for me to assume. Because I'm invested in you if I'm following you, right?
Yeah.
As in kuna vitu utafanya, I will come and comment.
Yeah.
So ni nini wewe unakach mimi nikiko
By the way, mimi hata sina shida. I don't-
Mi niko na kiulizo.
Okay.
wende ulimuingiza box aende change pia profile yake
Nani?
update
Nani?
Did she
Nandi.
change?
Nako.
cause pia naye alisema married
It's
and
true by the
orgasmic
I
with
thought it was mi alikuwa nimeona hiyo.
Actually, I not
Ati amechange nini?
alienda saa naye venye Karembo saa alisema ko
Indio
married.
profile yake. Locks, the Animal Kingdom, Wakanda Nation,
This
Vibe
is a,
Center,
I need to revert.
Erotica, Married and Orgasming with K Simons.
Yeah.
As in,
tuwekeeni hapo ngoma za wedding bells. Nyinyi ni nini
Actually,
wewe uko na shida na bike and it has nothing to do with this.
No. Actually, let me.
Eh,
Officially, by the way, guys.
tumechokora tumeona si ndio? Si hii story.
no.
na mi nimejitoa kwa hii story nikasema mi sitaki story zote na Nandi Flame. So kama ni juu ya dem mi siko.
Wewe unataka tu story za
I-
machali.
Mimi nasema hivi bro. Wacha man dizo uko thirsty man. Hey, hata unajirusha kaa Joel. Si utulie man. Jamani. Yaani hata nafasi ya jamani, yenyewe ni opportunist man. Hey, unaji-insert tu. Dizo relax. Nilikwambia kutaka fiti. Come tuongee.
Hebu tubaki basi na topic moja. Umesema ati
Turudi kwa story ya hero basi.
tuendelee tumaliza. Ati umesema wewe story za Simons utaki story za
By the way,
madem.
guys, I have actually dropped the name Mama Kanisa, and according to my profile, I'm in a relationship with Nandi.
So
Okay.
so who has made you do that?
So no, we have done it.
So why have you done that?
No,
Do
see,
you mean it?
shida yako ni-
Or sasa what do you mean? Si umetuambia sasa sisi tuko invested.
If
Why
yote
does-
imekuwa juu ya hiyo exact.
ndio nasema pale sahi imefika, let's do this.
so ulimwingiza box a change ama nani hiyo discussion ilikuwaje?
Yeah, we are now talking.
Ni
Are you
drag
guys
tu.
happy?
Ni drag tu hivi. Kisalt Bay.
I think
Ndio twende.
no. At this point, how it's going, when we actually do that one episode about something, I think we'll invite her for this episode.
In fact, Nandi si ukam mimi nataka kukuongelesha.
Amen.
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
I think I've actually tagged her to one of the posts
And
to
me,
come
trust
and
me,
say-
Nandi I'm very objective. And
She's
if-
actually here. She's listening to us. So,
And
Nandi,
if-
my wife,
if
if
you
you
are
want to
as
pick the
feminine-
mic, pick and do come and say hi to us.
if you are as feminine as they say, come.
She
There is
is very
raw
feminine.
masculinity here manze. Kuja tuonyeshe watu how those two can merge. Ndio tujue ukweli hapa. Kuna venye Karembo naye amekufeel hataki tukukubali.
Bana.
No, she's hot. She's a hot babe.
I-
Yes,
I-
Takata.
Beauty is subjective lakini
Does she like kuna venye unaona
she's
ni
into-
mwili ulikuwa unataka ama
No, okay. No, I don't understand about. Okay, mwili. No, me, I think it's a personality. It's the boldness in her that actually is very.
hiyo kutokezea ndeve.
Not
So-
really, but.
So ni kitu
she's-
wewe unaweza taka kufanya lakini huwezi fanya. So unaiadmire.
You're forgetting I've already done some of these things, right?
Uko na picha yenye uko ndeve hiyo design.
Hapana, okay. Or if you're talking about, no, I've not done
Okay,
that.
boldness ni gani hapo?
No,
kwa hiyo
nasema
picha?
she's bold enough to post it.
So ndio nakuuliza wewe una admire something unataka kufanya but
No, I
huwezi
can't do
fanya.
that.
why
But unataka kufanya.
No, I can't do that.
why can't you do it?
Then why am I admiring something?
No, I like that about her.
Uko nazo
She's
kwa
so-
nini ni wenye uja post?
Ziko kwa draft.
Kuna hii website fulani tunaunda tu ya Embrace. Unaweza ziweka huko bana kwa zama jugs.
No, even in hugs and jugs, I'm not going to put my own boobies for them to be happy.
Unaenda
But
kuweka za
they
nani?
know I have the rack for it.
Unaenda kuweka za nani?
Whether tulimesema tutakuwa tunaserve pamoja, me and my wife.
Mna serve nini?
Si kusaidia to support the creation of my hugs and jugs community.
But yeye hana matiti.
There are people who prefer.
Ama mimi ndio sijaona poa.
There are people who prefer small titties.
Masaa venye alipost hivyo
paki.
na wewe uka
Yani hiyo post moja ndio ujue wenyewe pia sisi si waste energy kukatiana. Hiyo post moja watu wamefika paka wamechange ma profile names bra.
Mimi nakwambia.
question yangu ilikuwa hii conversation ilianzaje sasa ndio
Huyu
Juu Karembo
ako na beef na Baiko, lakini
akanini. So alinfluenceaje Nandi andike ama walianzaje?
ana
Mi
project
nilieka.
issue yake.
I actually put it yesterday on the space na nikakadi kwa, if you go look at the comment section, nikasema he even did a whole post of saying Mrs. and Mrs. Nandi and Karembo, and Kamam. Like it's there. He officiated the marriage.
Yes, after umeitikia.
And
No,
his approval is it really
but
matters
that's
to you.
what he wanted to do.
So because
is-
that's what he wanted to do, you just submitted to that.
you're not even getting.
No, I am.
No, even past
I'm
that.
really getting.
No, you know,
Is it true that his approval really matters to you?
it doesn't.
Then why do you do the things he wants?
Exactly.
I don't do it for him,
Who are you doing it for?
for myself.
So you've submitted to him.
But umetoka kusema
You see, hapana,
tuweke ngoma hapo, tuweke adundun tundun. Kumbe.
Hey, oh yeah.
so you think this is submission to
Oh
God?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Whatever rocks the
No
boat,
one-
by the way. Are you happy?
No one like
Now,
you.
at least we
Aya,
share
ngoja sasa
Maliza.
nikulodie. Oje ni
Yeah,
the
who's the
villain in
villain?
this story is Baiko. So Karembo is like a superhero. Juu yeye ametokezea akionekana ni yeye ndio anaongelewa vibaya. But in real sense, Karembo anajaribu kuangalia hivi Baiko akole. Mbona unanipush kwa wanawake? Na mimi ndio hivi nimejiandika
mbona naenda?
kwako. Ndio hivi niko kwako hivi bana. Ni nini unanipush kwa wanawake? So tell Baiko the truth. Paka sasa saizi ati sio ndio ulikuwa unataka nimeeka. Are you trying to make him feel jealous?
No.
You are. And then Baiko the villain pale paka pia anakuja.
Sasa sikia.
This is your side shit.
Ngoja, villain
You know we are here to go back to battles, right?
Lakini mimi niko na swali.
villain inside Baiko anakuja anasema na ndio ujue yenyewe hii game yenu hii kuna venye mnacheza hapa na ka sexual tension fulani najipata tu nimeji
I thought
Baiko unajua venye Baiko anakuwa ameisema ndo nikaona hapo kuna kakitu
sexual
mnacheza.
tension mimi na wewe.
Mi nikaa yetu ili dry.
Yes, it's
Yetu
like-
ni kama bana.
Wait.
Yetu
And
ni
Dizo,
kind of dry.
wait, Dizo. And I'm from inviting you between me and my wife and you to come and join us.
No, I don't want. I don't want that.
Nakata haraka sana.
There's nothing about you two that will excite me that much.
Nakata haraka hivi bwana.
Super producer is looking for no.
Anyway, wacha, wewe unataka kuwekea Baiko. Baiko
I get it, you're on
alisema
your
hivi.
gay side, so it's fine.
Baiko alisema hivi. Mimi stories za ikifika kwa msichana mimi sitaki. Unakumbuka? Paka nikamuuliza unataka za wanaume akaniambia nampeleka speedy. Kwa hivyo turudi kwa hii kesi. Kwa hivyo Baiko ameiweka ndio naelewa chenye unasema. Lakini usiniweke kwa stories za Nandi.
Uniweke kwa stories za nani?
Yaani kuwe baby girl
Dizo
hiyo
naona-
story yenu.
Naona venye unajiposition lakini mimi nimekataa
Them
bro.
one
Hata mimi
like
nimekataa
you.
bro.
I think
No
today's
one.
topic is about sexual
I see
preference.
the way your position.
No one like
Unajiposition kama Lois Lane ati nataka
ni venye
nikusave.
tu-
I'm not saving you bro.
Ni venye tu
Mimi
mko.
wacha niende.
cheki.
But-
Aya, can someone tafadhali mtu hata akuja apande na uniambie if you are not sensing Karembo devoting her submission to Baiko.
What the fuck is that?
Somebody
Jamani,
say.
Bana. Lakini shida ni mtu apande akuje aseme. Na usikuwa umelipwa ukuje kama umefungua M-Pesa message zako. Hapa naona ni kama
Aya.
utanunuliwa.
Tunaweza endelea sasa. Tushaona hero na villain hapa hivi.
We. Lakini mimi sijaitikia kuwa villain.
Awe ni villain.
Mimi si villain.
Baiko, you exactly know what you're doing.
Acha bangi bro. Kichwa yako ni kama
I think
ya Lex
ndio.
Luthor, bro.
Kuna nyingine imeletwa hapo, sijui hizo ilikuwa ni mapills za waru, lakini we imesmash.
But no, that was a good one.
Aya,
Sita.
kuna kitu ulikuwa umeniambia nilikuwa nimescratch surface. Turudi kwa darkness.
Yeah, we are going there. Unajua?
Alafu huko nyuma nataka musaidie baby girl wangu hapa hivi na that coffee. Yeah, just aka nice short coffee. Yeah, I want my baby girl to relax.
Coffee, yeah, relax.
Yeah, for her.
Oh,
At least
I never knew that.
atulie kidogo. Yeah, baby girl wangu anakuwaga hivyo. Ukimbamba feel safe.
Anza kufeel vitu.
Anatulia.
Bro.
At least saizi amevent, tunaona ako na raha. So anyway,
But one thing I will say, you are a good naitwa ngaje? Huyo mtu anaangalianga kichwa za watu.
nini hiyo?
Psychologist.
Therapist.
Therapist.
Baada kusema wazimu lakini you're a good therapist. And, you know, for us na ndio hii kitu yenye nilikuwa
Who
naenda
is
pale.
us, by the way? Ebu define the us.
Relax.
The us ama us.
Karembo, so relax. Yani tu ni saa hii tu umetuambia you are married na unaanza kujimix na as za wengine.
Sorry, I don't relate to us. I relate to clits and nipples.
Unasema Baiko aseme asli kina nani hao?
Hapa watu wako wameweka garden kama G4S bro.
Mimi nawaambia, let me tell you.
Hata pesa igali.
Angalieni producer wetu kama role model wenu. Endeni watoto wadogo bana. Hizi stress anaga.
Producer afanga 21.
Anaga hizi shida by the way. Ukiona watu wake wanakuwa wametulia.
Ana mambo mengi.
By the way,
But Baiko alikuwa anasema kitu. Baiko alikuwa anasema us.
kwa Baiko. What's the first statement ulioniambia? I need to hold my...
Calm your clit, baby girl.
Imagine those are the things I relate to.
Yeah.
Not holes and asses.
Yeah, now calm your clit. Calm your clit.
Okay.
Okay, Baiko.
Mimi mambo za kwenye tumeenda kumekuwa kudak kidogo na watu wacheza na switches hapa, lakini I'm just going to go forward. Mwenye ameshika switch actually stima. But when we come to heroes and villains themselves, I think hapa kuna na paradox.
Unasemaje?
There is a paradox between what you think is good and what you think is bad. Kwa sababu if you look at heroes strictly wana exist ku serve ego yako. That unaona kama Superman wanasemanga ni hope, si ndio? Anaonyesha watu kuna hope. That is he's bringing out that ni kama kitu that positive side.
Yeah.
Yenye wewe
The
una feel
ideal.
exactly that you feel you can be that ultimate human being that does no wrong. Villain na yeye ana exist kuonyesha bro, this is who you are manzi. Unaona kama Joker. Bro, this nigga has no superpowers. Man.
Accept your truth, bro.
Exactly. Anaua mpaka bibi ya Superman. Anakuonyesha man, ni tu sisi tuko. As in you can
Joker aliulizaga yule dem anaitwa aje? Yule dem wake ama ndio something.
Haley.
Would you die for me, bro?
Exactly.
Alafu
Na namrusha bro.
Bro, the chick had to fight to live for Joker.
Bro.
Jamaa ana tap to your darkness. Like, ukinifuata.
Tunaenda
Usinifuata hadi
kwenda.
juu ni obligation. Bro, sisi tunaenda.
Tunakufiana.
Ai.
Ukinikufia na kukufia.
Na kukufia.
Now that is a very good one kwa sababu unaona we talk about love na vitu kama hizo. But I don't think we know what it is.
Our love is
Love.
ni ideal
Ni ya juu tu ile wewe unafikiria unajua. But now when you ask such questions like will you die for me? Bro, that opens a new paradox inside your head. Like how important are you kwa maisha yangu? Unaona? Because if it is that ultimate love ya unanikufia mimi nakukufia. Ni ile from a point of trust. Bro, I have faith in you. That is all that matters, man.
That's all, bro. Like,
Good or bad.
Nikafika mwisho aje. Sijui mumefanyia huyu mtu nini, lakini I can count on that person. As in hata akue jela. Unajua zile zenye mnaweza ambiana ati on Friday uko jela.
Yeah.
Friday fika kwa building fulani hivi
We are back
ruka.
to mambo ya
True.
jela.
It's true, bro.
Na unaenda unaruka like hata ujui ka huyo hata, lakini umetrust aliniambia niruke.
Now unanipeleka place poa sana kwa sababu if we go back and use that hilo
Okay. Cheki, only IQ George is allowed to.
ndio nimeona
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Marago
only,
lakini mimi nimetoka hapa
Hilo.
hapa tu.
Wewe
But
umetoka Nairobi, bro. Ufai kufanya hiyo. Twende.
By the-
ni kuteleza kidogo tu. Lubrication is inakaa fit.
Nimekupata nakuona.
So let's continue. Unaona wale watu wa kitambo, if those guys tell me they were in love, I will actually believe them.
Okay.
Kwa sababu kuna stories zenye unapigiwanga na mzee wako like bro ulikuwa na time manzi ulikuwa umeamini udeme ati let's meet at this place na wao wana angos and they meet there.
Imagine Buddha
Ilikuwa
ukifika wewe unakaa
commitment, it wasn't
unamngoja.
love.
I'm telling you
That was commitment.
it was actual love, bro.
No, it was a commitment.
As in it is
You
not a
commit
commitment.
towards the love.
There's nothing yet you committed to.
No.
Ni ile nimekuambia Karembo, I'm dating you, nimekutana naye jana nikakwambia niaje, I like you man, tukutane kwa ile mti, jua ikiteremka tu hivi kidogo tukutane. Hakuna commitment.
That's
Hakuna.
commitment. That's not love.
It can also be commitment, but as in maybe you're looking at it as, see, love is commitment. So him
Love-
is
love is a
explaining
feeling.
love as a whole
Commitment
thing.
is
Yeah.
an action.
Which
Si ndio hiyo
comes
sasa?
from love.
Yeah. The whole
You can't
thing
commit
sasa.
on something that you don't love.
Bro, unajiuliza why am I committed to this person? It is something, it is coming. So by that time these guys get to that point, wanaenda place ka hiyo. For those guys I will actually believe it. Now if we come to this hero versus villain aspect, ama and villain aspect, this nigga has no business dying for you, but he dies for you. This nigga has no business fighting these aliens, but he's fighting them for you. Now, kwenye sasa paradox nilikuwa nakwambia iko, it's the same thing that villain is doing. Huyu mtu ana business kupigana na huyu jamaa, but kuna kitu anataka kuonyesha. It's a cause.
Hata umesikia hii kitu ma serial killers husema. You haven't killed me. Hata mkaniua, amjaniua.
Mwezi ni huwa.
Kuna watu wengi wenye wamenisikia and they've, bro, washachukua, wanajua ni nini nimesema.
They will follow that.
They will follow that. Nyi mnadhani ni mimi nimeenda.
No. So let me ask something. So Silokira akikam kuua.
Nani?
So ni nini anaskizwa?
Nani?
The Silokira. The serial killer. It's Baiko who's affecting me with this whole shit.
And Michael is doing a lot to you.
I am wondering, nasijampea
So,
mate.
ndio nasema the serial killer.
Eh.
So what is this that you think about wamemsikia about?
You see, for a serial killer, this person, as unfortunate as it might be, they have a purpose.
What is the purpose? There's no
Killing people who maybe anaweza chagua agenda yake ikuwe anaua mapoko.
Yes.
What do you mean no?
Let me-
Kuna
okay.
serial killers wamefanya hivyo.
No.
Serial
What do you
killer.
mean no?
Kunao,
What do you mean no?
ndio nakasema ndio wako. But when
So,
you look,
wako na purpose.
wait. Some of the most diabolical ones that have been there in the history. One is to kill kids. Another one is to kill men. He was attracted to men. And for him, it was more about getting that...
Fulfillment.
the fulfillment for him was actually, he had necrophilia.
So that's his
Damas
purpose
of-
in life.
Yeah, but you see, what does that have? So Poco, does it mean that Poco is not a human being?
No, as in
that is
hao
yours,
serial
brother.
killers wako na profile. It's not
Ndio
necessarily
nasema,
only
so
focus.
ni nini hii tunasikiza? And then why are you killing innocent people?
Again, Karembo, you're bringing your moral nini here. That is on you. It doesn't mean I can't kill people. You, if you can't kill people, it's you who can't kill people.
And then these people that are being killed, who said that they were moral? And even
They
sasa
were
tu ni
moral.
victims.
No, they were moral.
How do you know?
If, for example,
So let me ask something, yeah. So like now when you have the like this guy for the one who was going for the kids, we've had cases of the kids.
Okay.
So what did so you're saying the kids were not moral?
who
So
knows?
go with his own
What are
Jamaa.
they
No,
doing
no.
outside?
You're the guys who are saying probably the reason he kills them is because they're not moral. So I'm asking you.
So umeenda kwa kids uchukue serial killer mwenye
No,
ameua
yes.
mapoko.
These are different. Wacha na mapoko.
Sasa you're looking for something to
But
fit your
Jeffrey
narrative.
Dahmer aliua
even
matalii.
these kids have no morals. Kwa sababu wewe umeambia usiingie kwa track with a stranger. What are you doing in a
They
track
want-
with a stranger, bro? Usikizangi wazazi wako.
No.
Umepatiwa sweet hivi.
No. Correction. These kids were kidnapped. It didn't go by the way. Alikuwa na
How?
snatch.
From where?
Hapana, you cannot come and say that actually ni morals walikuwa wamekosa.
Don't get
Unasema-
emotional
You know,
with it.
hapana, I'm not,
Just
no,
be
I have
objective
to
with
put
it.
no, I'm
Wait,
not gonna be
our
objective
our
about
kids
it
wali-
because
walikidnapiwa wapi?
there's nothing objective about it. So
There
let me
is.
ask you something. So for example, let's not even go to the kama serial killers and something. So when somebody decides to kidnap a kid, rape and murder, so that kid was immoral. So what is the objectivity about that?
Again,
Let's look at it from even a single murder than even making it about serial
No,
or
but
currency.
sisi tulikuwa kwa serial killers.
No, I'm
Sasa-
looking at every individual kill, singular on it. So I'm asking you, so where's the morality about that?
Sasa ndio kitu chenye Baiko amesema.
Because you see, what you're doing, you're adding in the extra aspect of this one is a hoe, this one is
No,
probably
but
a man.
nobody's killed for nothing.
But
Why is
Karembo,
your no?
Karembo,
Why
now
is your
you-
why
you-
is your morality objective also in that?
Now please listen and stop being emotional.
I'm not being emotional.
You are.
How?
Baiko has just told you every serial killer has a profile.
That's
Now
how they
if
actually
profile
caught.
yake ni watoto, then now go ask the serial killer, why are you killing kids? Stop getting mad if he's decided
No.
to kill
What
kids.
if ni mtoto wako ameua?
Si ni
Then
mtoto wangu.
ameua. What do you mean?
Si amekufa.
Ameua ama asafanywe aje? Tumwende tumwambie, huyu serial killer sasa hebu fufua.
Okay,
As in
unfortunately,
you're only looking at it as a victim.
unfortunately,
That's what I'm telling you.
The
Can you look
emotional
at
side
this
of
thing?
me, no, the emotional side of me. Ndio nasema, you know when you're saying it's about being objective, let me tell you how objective I would be. If this guy actually kills my child, I'll go kill him.
Then that's
the
okay.
objectivity
Then
of
that's
it.
okay.
Because for
Karembo.
me, it will be more about like I'm just trying to make sure that I have actually justified why I'm killing this person.
Karembo.
They took something that was dear to
Karembo,
me.
Karembo, nataka ushikilie hiyo moto hivyo, usiachilie.
Hata kuna moto.
hata si moto. Mi hata kwanza nataka kuambia hivi, kwa kwenda kwa rabbit hole, fare yako imeisha. Because now we can't have a conversation when you're thinking like that. Unajua sasa wewe by the nyamaza ndio tuingie dark, because now wewe mtu akitaka kuingia dark unamwambia ni wrong. A conversation can't go like that.
Mimi, this is what I know about where we are going. It's not comfortable. Wacha nisikudanganye. Mimi nishaingishwa rabbit hole ingine.
Unaongea aje kitu
What the fuck,
hivyo?
bro? Nani amekutuma hapa? I was there, bro. I know how dark these things are because you don't confront things from kenye umezoea. Bro, unaambiwa mtoi wako ana kafiti. The fuck, pedophile wewe.
Bra.
But
Kuna mtu mwingine nilimwambia mtoi wako atakuwa na lips za BJ karibu aninyonge.
Haya, mimi on that note we are going on a small break. 10 minutes break. Na naona wasichana wameongezeka kwa nyumba. Naona gift in the building. But we are going to hold it off kidogo gift. Can you hold your clit, bro? Kabla turudi. Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Unakuwa mjinga saa zingine.
Kwa nini? Unajua umupenda kuambiwa hivyo na mademu. Unajua demu kuambiwa unakuwa mjinga hiyo. Kana kwa kamelegea legea kwa, lakini unakuwa na ujinga.
Unaweza sema chemistry yetu ilisha.
Siwezi niliona sasa hizi unaanza kutupia Baiko hadi sasa niko jealous.
By the way,
Yaani
my
hizo
wife
unasubmitia aje Baiko na niko hapa.
No, my wife just joined the speakers panel. She's called Nandi.
Mimi niko na wivu lakini umeniruka tu hivyo ni sawa tu.
Such is life.
So umesema yani mimi Baiko ni handsome more than. Yaani unapenda watu wanono wafupi.
No. I think I like Nani's titties more. They're cute.
The two dogos on.
It reminds me of me 10 years ago. They used to be.
Oh, she reminds you of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was me. Like ningetembea bila hata bra.
Karembo, let me ask you. Do you know the concept of low hanging fruit?
I don't know.
So,
Ndio tamu.
no, low hanging fruit. Iangalie hivi.
Maybe you're a psychologist. You're a psychiatrist. You're a
Iangalie hivi.
Okay.
Ndio hii fruit.
By the
Ndio-
guys,
ndio hii.
if you want to have a therapist, you want to book a session, Dizo is the guy to go to.
Thank you, by the way. Thank you.
I'm
Aya.
promoting you. Why mtu
So,
nguyas?
iangalie hivi. Low hanging fruit ndio hii fruit, ndio hii. And it's salivating, yani ndio hii unaweza ishika. But apparently huwezi ishika. You know, and it's so close, but so far. Huh? Would you raise your daughter like that? Like akuwe na hiyo mentality, like onyeshana watu ndio hii ni available unaweza ipata, lakini maybe Nandi Flames doing that. As in most
fine.
feminine who know how to tap into their femininity.
I think that's how I've been taught.
For real?
Yep. And Nandi does the same.
So mbona wewe unapenda tu kupingana naye Karembo? I told you you're very sensitive and it's so sweet.
It's okay, it's fine.
It's so sweet that you're
like
sensitive like
Kasai, the
Do you
whole
accept that you're sensitive?
Yes, I am.
So why do you always want to
No.
to fight with people and you know you utaumia huku nje? hauna mtu wa kukuprotect. That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
Say Jalin. Mi
Actually,
nilikwambia usiwahi beba vitu huku.
Do you remember that thing you told me? I'm safe.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah, you're very safe. Usiwahi ogopa.
Asante.
So Mr. Baiko tunaweza ongelesha nani? Mimi natamani sana kuongelesha Nandi. Huyu Nandi mmemsifu.
Tumepitwa na vitu mingi sana tukiwa break. Naona Gift hapa anatu update. Sasa
Gift anasema Gift lakini.
Sikiza hii comment. Sasa Eriko na Karembo wanakatiana mkienda break.
Unruly
human beings.
Nataka tu muelewe hata
The day Gift you land in Kenya. I would love to have you on the show.
Me, I can't hear people.
No, they are not speaking yet.
Yet, but
on
Gift.
your,
I
when
can't hear my earphones. I can't hear.
you can hear me.
I can't hear you. Unanisikia?
Nakusikia.
I can hear you very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Hebu
You're having
niambie
ear
kama
issues.
unasikiza Gift ndio ali anyway,
ndio
Gift,
nisikia, ndio kuna
you know,
kitu.
Gift I wanted to say ladies first but
Hapo.
nikachanganyikiwa bana.
Hapo.
Please,
How to go
acha,
about
by the way,
this, bro.
namwache, I'm sensitive
Nandi-
about Gift.
Nandi bana, see you. How are you bana? How are you doing? Mrs. Karembo.
Hello to my wife alone.
Hi, hello, darling. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Hey, Aki, it's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's nice when I introduce you to the kind of people that I work with. The person who you see on YouTube with, this is Diesel.
A scoff.
Yes, he's a therapist. He's very accommodative, and he's a fun guy to be with. Then we have our super producers. There's Phantom, there's Putin, and then we have Baiko.
Lakini chenye Baiko amefanyia Karembo.
So you forgot to introduce Diesel as someone who has a beard that needs to be nourished.
Let me tell you, I
Nourish
think
those things very well.
Hebu ngoja, wacha tusikie.
To be done what?
Hata
we
ndio
done
nataka
what,
tusikie.
darling?
Hebu repeat what you've just said. You didn't hear?
She forgot to introduce Diesel has a very dry beard that needs to be nourished, and I nourish those beards very well. I know how to do it well.
For once, Diesel is speechless.
How is it nourished? Like kuna mafuta, like there's oil you'd suggest for me.
Mr.
I don't have an oil to suggest to you. I can just nourish it. It's easy.
You can do
I
it.
have ways
Exactly.
how to know. Yes, I can.
I told you, can we invite you to this?
And by the way, you have a nice voice.
He wasn't there already. I thought he told you. I thought he told you you're safe. So he was there already, no? He's welcome to watch,
Exactly.
to touch,
No, this one we don't want him to watch. He'll be part of it.
to look, to see. No, he can't touch anything.
Okay, Nandi, let me ask you something, yeah?
Yes, yes.
So you're bi?
Yes, I am. I am bisexual. I am poly.
But you're bisexual and you're what?
Polly.
Poly. What
Yeah.
is poly?
Poly. It means I can have more than one person.
Polyamorous.
Multiple partners.
Oh.
Relationships. Imagine
When did you have that enlightenment? When did you realize that you can actually like sex is not just a man, or relationships and connection is not just a man and a woman? When did you reach that level?
I don't think it's a level to reach. I just think it's you just get to a place, I don't think you have to start from somewhere or something. I just think you know what you want. And if you're, courageous enough or want it enough, you'll go get it.
By the way, she has a very interesting story of
You're giving me Erykah Badu vibes. You know Erykah Badu?
No.
Do you know her?
No, I do not know her. Who's that?
Tell us about
you
her.
people, Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu has this witchery feminine energy.
bro.
She's like, okay, for the unhealed people, you'd say, don't insert your dick in crazy. She looks crazy.
In fact, Diesel, to back up what you're saying, every boyfriend that Erykah Badu has had ameshindwa kumove on from Erika Badu.
From Erika Badu.
Yes.
So now you understand why I say Nandi.
Oh yeah, I can
Now you feel
I can
the-
feel I
now
can
you
feel
feel
her
what I'm
witchery energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's she has this vibe. She's anybody who's interacted with her tend to really want to tap into that kind of energy. It's almost you can feel it. If that makes sense.
So Nandi, would you say you are a
euphoric.
witch?
She's not
There's nothing wrong with being a witch.
witch or not, whatever. She's just amazing.
You've never tried her. Nandi. I
Nandi, are you there?
I can't hear Nandi.
Give her time, she'll be back.
I think ameenda break. But wacha tuende kwa one thirsty beach called Gift. Gift, how are you?
Hiyo ni therapy
Please
tumeingia.
stop calling Gift a bitch.
Okay. Baby boy, how are you?
Gift amehepa tena.
Nashangaa bana. Kama amechoka kungoja. Ama ameenda kujikamata.
But anyway, senye Gift anajitafuta na hizo kila kitu.
Ati senye. Kuna
Senye.
uko na
Senye nyonge.
Nimesema saenye.
Wakati.
Lakini Baiko umesema unasikiza tu.
mimi nasikiza tu bro.
Oh, guys, the host is having connection issues. These guys have been dropped. Because right now I can only see 4 people. The space has ended.
No, the space is on.
No, it's not.
Hiyo ni Android. Android.
Ndio nakwambia space haiko imerusha.
iPhone ishajua kitambo. Hiyo ni Android.
Bra.
But this nani kweli juzi.
The host
Usiangalie
is
pia
having
hivi
connection
lakini.
issues. Give it a
Yeah,
sec.
man. So if we are dropping on X, then it means that no, me, I'm still on the space.
You think so?
Yeah, but I cannot hear anybody. Let me
Exactly,
see.
because space ilishaanguka.
No, the space is on. See, I'm requesting and I'm going in. Oh shit, it drops us.
Yeah, it takes you
Sinakwambia
forever.
Android
Please.
inatake a minute.
Next time tukimwambia kawa si wa iPhone kitu imeanguka imeanguka. Fist bump on that diesel.
Watu wa iPhone bana.
Whether you've ever noticed
Ama ni
wanashanganga how we know that the host is having connection issues.
Hawapataki hizo notifications. Unajua hata nyinyi mwezaki tuma emojis za kucheka. Mnakwaga I think na limited emojis Android.
kwa nini?
Ile ya kucheka tu.
I know. But then
Wait.
Ngoja,
Where's
I
the
wanted to
guy?
ask hata Samsung the latest phones haziezi. You're kidding.
Labda zingia.
You are kidding. Because I noticed
Watu
something.
Android ndio wako na
Sema-
Alafu there's something else in notice watu anonymous hawajui. You know you can actually be anonymous without having to show that you're actually connected to a space. I can actually tell somebody who's in anonymous but hajatoa the visibility of them there. I can tell when somebody like George is listening or Thickpay is listening anonymously because haja turn off to show that they've joined a space. You know you can do that, right?
I don't know. Ndio unasema.
Darling.
Wadaku.
Darling.
Naona mkuna udaku mingi ati nilijoin tu nikasikia anasema hivi.
Darling.
Kumbe umekuwa tu pale.
I listen and you'll not see my face in there.
Karembo.
Darling. Okay.
So yeah, but on YouTube we're live. Okay.
That's
So
nice.
as we wait for pale technical team to hiyo kuna vile naweza isema.
Technology.
Leo ni noma.
Siwezi sema safely. But
Leo ni ngori leo.
By the way, guys, I need to put a shout out. Aki Putin, you look cute today.
Imeanza kuingia sasa.
wala
No, he looks
Zimeshika.
cute today.
Zimeshika.
No, si kushika. But then don't keep that here. Just keep it that
Mimi naona nafaa na Raila ba.
and no, do I know it's the hat anakaa rao, but the best thing ni you're dealing in billions. You give me a report in 2 weeks. When you maintain that, uniambie ni wasichana ngapi atasema sasa Putin.
Karembo sumteke alafu ni nini?
kitu ya haraka
Mimi
haraka.
Leo ni nini Karembo? Just speak.
Naoni
By
mzee
the way, what's up?
ajui mambo ya jam.
I don't know. I
Are you
think
ovulating?
yeah, actually I am.
For real? Manze, you're just acting like you're ovulating, manze.
Hakuna kitu nakwanga kuna kitu nakuwa nimerespect ovulation and just before my periods I'm just a honey bitch.
And very very emotionally.
Not even emotions.
Cost.
Emotions are worse.
Don't catch yourself. You are going to say sexy. Maliza.
Karembo anakuwaga
Nini
sexy.
bro? Usiogope.
Unakuwaga sexy. Usijidanganya hapo. Lakini pia huku pia tuseme tu. Huku wengine pia tuseme. Leo
Wewe
Karembo.
ndio mwachange kunita me I don't like it when she's you brother like my brother.
So kuna behave ka brother tufanye.
Imagine mtu anite brother I have boobies, I don't have a dick.
Having boobs doesn't mean at now you're a woman.
You know, come to think of it, you said about when women tap into their masculinity, and I asked you, do that make them a villain?
No, it makes you a player.
Okay,
it
let me
makes you
ask.
now you are part of the of the playing field.
Let me ask, somebody like Wonder Woman, she's feminine, but she's
No,
masculine.
not. Wonder Woman is not feminine. Where is she feminine?
Wonder Woman in fact akikuja to the human world alikuwa na hard time understanding mambo ya femininity. Juu hajui kitu kaa hiyo.
No, for the longest she had been handling wars and not interacting. But in the current society that was there, she had to tap into her femininity. It took her time to learn, but she got it. She got it either way.
No, it just happened.
So let me ask: out of all the villains, the chick kind of whatever, who used to be in her feminine energy? Black Widow,
Mimi,
Catwoman.
as long as you
Catwoman,
Catwoman was very feminine. In fact, her
Electra.
ability was feminine.
got the Electra,
mimi na Storm pia.
Na Storm, but
Storm.
X-Men.
What about Nani? What was the name of the other one in Akina Nani? Phoenix. Was she in her feminine energy, or she was just the villain in the whole thing?
No, Phoenix was confused. Yeah, kwa jua
Hata kuna-
No, but she used. I like the way she was soft as a hero, but when she had to tap into her villain mode, nobody wants to get close to her because she's like, ugh. Like I felt at that moment, somebody like Magneto felt like you're almost coming close to me, coming close to the kind of power. Because look at Magneto. Magneto was a hero. He wasn't a villain to me.
Magneto.
Magneto in the X-Men. Wolverine was more of a villain.
Magneto was a villain to the normal humans.
No, he was actually
he was only supporting the Nini.
His own kind.
wanaitwaje, yeah. So he was a hero to his own kind, but a villain to the humans.
yeah. But I think for him, he saw the bigger picture, like trying to reset and being able to bring a society where we accommodate people with super
No. For Magneto,
Him, he
it
wanted
was
power to
he wanted power.
Ndio alikuwa anashangaa how the fuck wana these guys are getting persecuted na wako na powers.
Wacha niulize now, the fact that I tend to relate or prefer when everybody's tapping into their dark side, what does that make me? Because like, for example, I love where Scarlet uses the dark holes to give her reality and just to keep her in her own world and also avoiding doing any damage. Somebody like Dr. Strange, he had to actually get into, I think, was it Domam or something? There's a way the dark side of it.
But
So, and time.
niko na kipingizi ama ni kipenguzi.
Moja kwanza ni mjibu
Nataka niende
yake
kwazo.
before mpinge.
Thanos.
So, what you're suffering from is what most people in this era are suffering from. Most people, 99% point
Okay.
9999
Okay, what is
are
that?
suffering from cognitive dissonance.
What does that mean?
That means whatever is in your head and whatever is on the reality are two different things.
Okay.
In your head, you're going with the ideal. So you don't want to accept the reality. So as I've told you, for the longest, you've been told darkness is bad. For the longest,
Yeah.
you've been programmed to think standing for yourself is bad.
Bird.
No, no,
Yeah, correct.
So,
Makes sense.
for the longest, we've been told tolerance is good. But now, when you're tolerating, someone is taking advantage advantage of your core value and yet you are tolerating. So when you stand up unaambo uko na roho mbaya. Unaget? So that's what you're suffering from. For you,
And you know the most interesting thing, you asked me about what happened this week. Last week, actually, I stood up and said something out. And that's what happened. I was banished because of standing out, speaking out.
so it's not a villain thing. It is actually you knowing your value and knowing what you can take and not what you can't take.
I think I need to do that more.
Exactly. Yeah. At least now you're coming to that realization. You need to do that more.
Yeah.
You need to unbreak the chains of thinking you are a victim just because you know you've spoken your mind. If Baiko pissed you off with that opinion, instead of you doing what he wants, Baiko, this one has pissed me off. Not in public. Because it is a personal thing, just go to his DM and be like, Baiko, I really don't want to go with this. I am not okay with this.
Yeah.
But if you go with that and then you're blaming Baiko and yet you went through with that, then you're not holding yourself accountable because you played a role in that conversation.
Let me ask.
Instead of you people now combining and removing now a thriller.
No, let me wachana hiyo part. Okay, let's go back to the point of
hajakushika na una ovulate.
Okay, can we go back to this point of where now you tap where you tap into that instead of being tolerable. You tap now into the reality of it, yeah? And now that whole whatever. So I'm looking at it in a place where, for example, let's say, looking at it, I decide to tap into so, and remember, this darkness is bad. I tap into it.
It's Nivi, the best way to tap into darkness is to go back to being a child.